So hey everybody, I wanted to share with you two spots on these cars that's good to check. They're two drain ports that are very important to make sure they're clear, and if not, they can cause a lot of issues. So the first one here, you guys have probably seen on the cowl here and the front windshield, is a little spot right down here. Do you see that? It's a tiny little hole. Now this is where the water that rides up here drains out, okay? And this, at least for me, especially in the fall and the summer, it doesn't take much to get debris to fill up here. And then what happens is when it sucks air in and pumps it inside the cabin, you can get a musty smell on it. And I've even had where I've had sludge just from dirt building up, and I had to like scrape it out almost like a tar just to expose that hole. So, and it didn't take a long time for it to do that. So definitely when you wash it, just make sure that hole is exposed. You can run some water down there to keep it fresh, okay? The second one now, really important, is the sunroof drain plugs. Okay, let me go ahead and show you. There's two of them up here, okay? And this is really important to do. I've heard of people not checking this a year later and it can start leaking. So I'll turn the light on here. See if you can see it. There's one on each side here. So if you see right there in the corner, or at the very bottom, there's a hole. And that's where all the water that gets up here when you open it and there's water on it, it'll go inside this channel and it'll drain under the car, okay? So there's one of them, you see it right there? Okay, and then there's another one on this side. Let's see if you can see it. You can see it right over there. Get a little closer. Okay, there's a little hole that goes and helps drain the water. Okay, so you want to wipe this down so it's nice and clean. I need to do mine. And make sure that you clean off any debris that's in there, okay? Like anything. You don't want like a little pebble if they got on your car, if you park under a tree, whatever it is. Clean that out before. And then it's a good idea to flush it out. But I can't stress enough that you have to make sure it's clean first. Because what can happen is if you just flush it and there's, say, a little, I don't know, a little piece of leaf, and you try to flush it, it can get caught inside the roof of this car where the tubes are. Then what you're going to get is it backing up and it could leak. It won't do its job. So it's very important. I would advise take a shop vac, take the little skinny attachment and suck this out, and then go ahead and run fresh water in it, okay? Because like I said, you don't want to push anything down there and get caught in the roof of this car. Okay, and it doesn't take much. It's really a small diameter tubes. So even like a little piece, a hard leaf can easily plug it. So definitely check that out. I want to share it with you because I've heard of stories and it's a lot of money, and it can also damage your headliner if it starts leaking. That thing backs up. So easy to check, just simple maintenance, guys. Want to make sure to do that so we don't have any issues with these cars. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you guys can avoid a problem by doing that. Just like I said, every time you wash it, just double check those spots, and it'll definitely save you in the long run. Hope everyone's doing good. I'll have another video coming out shortly. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks, everybody.